Hello my dear students, hope all of you are fine and are doing safe at home. Today we are going to discuss about chapter 2, that is the maps. I am sure you must have already gone through chapter 1, that is the globe and imaginary lines, and must have understood the topic and answered the questions thoroughly. So now let us begin with chapter 2, maps. So we will be covering following topics in this chapter: meaning of map and the difference between globe and map, language of map, types of maps, difference between physical and political map, what is an atlas, who invented it, followed by some questions. So as you all know, Earth is round but it appears to be flat. So in order to see the round surface, one has to travel much high in the sky. But even then, only the half portion or the half side of Earth will be visible. So in order to make it simple, geographers have developed different means of representation of Earth on a smaller scale. So for this purpose, two main tools are used. One is a globe, which we have already studied in chapter 1, and two, maps. So today we are going to study about the maps in detail. What is a map? A map is a diagrammatic representation of an area of land or sea. It is the paper version of the globe. To put it in simple words, map is a paper version of the globe. So this is used to show the drawings of Earth or a part of Earth on a flat surface like paper, wall or a board as shown in the figure below. What is the difference between globe and map? Globe is a model of Earth. Map is the drawing of Earth on a flat surface. Globe is not easy to carry. Map is easier to carry. Globe is in spherical shape, whereas map is flat. And the main difference between the two is, globe is a three-dimensional representation of the Earth and map is a two-dimensional representation of the Earth. Now as you all have your own languages of communication, similarly maps also have certain language or components. So there are in all four main components of a map: direction, scale, signs and symbols, and colors. So there are four main directions and four sub-directions. Here in the picture given on the right side, you can see four main directions are east, west, north, south, denoted as E, W, N, S, and four sub-directions: northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest, denoted by NE, SE, SW, NW. So on every map there is an arrow at the right hand side top corner to indicate the direction. So here in the map you can see an arrow is shown and then N is written on it. So N denotes north. And also in olden days and even now, navigators and travelers use compass for identifying the direction. So below is the picture of compass. It is a tool used to identify directions. And the needle in red color pointing towards the north. So it shows the exact direction and it is very useful for the navigators and travelers. Now the second main component of a map is a scale. In a map, actual distance cannot be shown. Therefore, for example, a scale is used. 1 centimeter is equals to 100 kilometers on a map. So, as actual distance cannot be shown on a map, as map is on a small scale, hence a scale is used to represent the exact distance put up in a scale in a smaller format. The third main component are the signs and symbols. So maps also have their own language of expressions through signs and symbols. It is not possible to draw mountains, rivers, dams, etc. on a map. For this purpose, signs and symbols are used. So this sign and symbol makes it easier to identify certain geographical features on a map. Here in the example given in the right hand side picture, you can see various signs and symbols are used like buildings, city or town, property line, fence, highway, lake, paved surface, power line, railroad, roads, streams, etc. And the fourth main component is the color. So different colors are used on a map to show various things. For example, dark brown color is used to show the mountains, green color is used to represent the plains, yellow color to represent the deserts, and blue color to represent the water bodies such as rivers, lakes and oceans. Now, how many types of maps are there? There are two types of maps, physical map and a political map. So what is a physical map? It is a map that shows physical features such as mountains, plains, plateau and water bodies on a map. So here a physical map of India is shown, and also various colors are used on this map to represent various physical features such as water bodies, mountains, etc. on the map. Second type of map is a political map. Political map shows different countries, states and their capitals. So in the figure you can see this is the political map of India showing various boundaries, international boundary, state boundary. It also shows the state capital in red color and the states and union territory capitals in black dots. So these symbols are very helpful for showing certain places on a map. Now what is the difference between physical map and a political map? Physical map is used to show physical features. Political map is used to show territorial features. Physical map does not have any special maps, whereas political map has special maps such as railway network, distribution of forest, etc. Physical maps show mountains, rivers, plains, plateaus, whereas political maps shows states, countries and their capitals. What is an atlas? Atlas is a book of maps. Gerardus Mercator is the inventor of atlas. So here on the right side you can see an image of Gerardus Mercator. He has invented this atlas, and the art of making map is called as the cartography. So now students, I am sure you must have understood all the topics in detail. What is a map, what are its components, what are the types of map, what is the difference between physical and political map, and so on. So now be ready to answer these following questions. Question number 1. What are the components of a map? Question number 2. Write the difference between physical and political map. Question number 3. Draw any 5 symbols of a map. Question number 4. Draw and label the main directions and sub-directions. So wish you all the best. Thank you.